The moment the mind goes quiet, something deep arises, and it doesn't scream, it doesn't try, it just is. That's what Jesus was pointing to. A body full of light is a person full of presence, undivided, awake, alive, without the noise. Most never taste it. Too busy looking out there, never looking within. But the ones who do, they don't just see the world differently, they become the light within it. What's going on, my friends? So, I've been pondering a lot on the verse on 6:22 Matthew. What I just read there. The eye is the lamp of the body, so then if your eye is clear, your whole body will be full of light. And I think this verse here, when applied, eliminates FOMO completely. If you integrate this into your life, you completely eliminate FOMO. You don't longer have fear of missing out anymore on anything because the eye is clear. Your attention, you know what to focus on. Therefore, the body is full of light. And when you're full of light and you're good, you're filled with love and lightness, then you don't have to seek anything. I'm sure you've met a person out there that, and I have, that doesn't read books, that doesn't practice personal development, doesn't watch really any YouTube videos. They just kind of do their thing. And everything has worked out for them. They make a bunch of money. They have a great girlfriend, or they're married. They got friends around them. Nothing but abundance. Everything someone would want to have in their life. All the pillars are there for them. And I always wonder, I'm like, man, how'd you do that? And this is my best friend. Like, I grew up with him. And he has this beautiful life. He became a famous YouTuber. He's about to get married. I'm going to be his best man at his wedding. And he just seemingly always knew the right choice to make. And it's inspiring. And maybe, honestly, a little bit of envy, right? Be like, how did you always just make the right choice, man? I'm here, reading the Bible, which is great. You should read the Bible. I'm here reading personal development books. I'm here, finding mentors and coaches, and yet I still feel like I'm behind. Yet somebody like him who walks with so much grace, and maybe you could call it ignorance, just is filled with peace and love and abundance in his life. Like, how does that happen? It's like, well, this explains it right here. You are walking with an eye that's clear. Your attention is going to the things that you want to focus on. Therefore, your body is full of light. You are consciousness expanding from within. That's what Eckhart Tolle talks about. And the only way to know your path and know where you're going so that you don't experience any FOMO is not to do what I did, do what my best friend does. He looks within. He feels within. What feels right for him, what feels right for you is different than somebody else. The answers to the biggest questions that you're seeking are not out there. You can only face them within you. And this has taken me such a long time to learn. Because when you think that the answers are out there, then you just keep seeking and seeking and seeking. Dust and unstillness and restlessness and never really knowing. But once you let the dust settle and you can be still, see, this is crazy. Be still and know that I am God. That's in Psalms. That's where you meet God, in stillness. Us human beings, we're striving for perfection. The enemy is telling us, the devil's telling you have to be perfect to earn love. You have to be perfect. So therefore, we see models of perfection out there. influencers jumping off of airplanes, kissing a super hot chick, and you're just sitting in your bedroom looking at that like, dude, what am I doing with my life? And I'm telling you this because I feel this. I feel this personally. And it's not until we just settle and rest where we truly meet God. The enemy is yelling at you, be perfect, be perfect. That's perfect over there. Go after that. And that's the biggest con. That's the biggest trick that he plays on us. Because God whispers to you, just be here. Just be right here. And you're just like, how could it be so simple? How could it be so simple to just be here? You're saying just be here? Like, yeah. Just be right here. And you'll meet me. Us humans, we overcomplicate. We overdo. We think we have to do so much more than what's really is necessary. When really you just have to be. Just have to be. And I'll give you another example. I was reading the book Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Unbelievable book. You have to read this book. I underestimated it. It was a gift that my friend gave to me for my birthday. And I wouldn't have picked it up just because I wasn't interested that much in Matthew's life. But it gave me an insight into his way of thinking. And very much like my best friend, I saw a lot of that in Matthew. He did things full-heartedly, but just on his own intuition. He went to Australia because it felt right. He decided to travel to South America because he had a dream about it, not because he heard somebody tell him. It felt right within him. He made really, really difficult decisions in his acting career that anyone would say you're crazy, turning down millions of dollars, millions, earning zero money for 2 years for him to rebrand his career. And the level of self-trust that he had for himself made me question mine. Like, do I have that level of self-trust for me? And after I finished the book, I sat there reflecting, thinking, what do I really want? What does Ricky truly want? And is what I want actually what I want, or is it things that I want because other people, other society, or other things implanted those ideas inside my head? And how will I know the difference? And the only way to know the difference is to be still. Just be still. Because when the eye is clear, when your attention is finally clear, then the body is full of light. And that is a cause and effect. You be still, you let the eye be clear, then your body will be full of light. It is something that will happen, and it does. Because your moments of clarity, any insight, epiphany that you have about your life will be in moments, not when you're driving and trying to rush through traffic, or when you're trying to make dinner quickly, or when you're rushing to finish busy work at work, or having an argument. No, that's not when these epiphanies are going to come. They're going to come in moments when you're sitting still, doing nothing, which is crazy. The greatest answers for your life are going to come in moments when you're in silence, or having a conversation. Doing nothing to strive for perfection, just being here, being still. Then the eye becomes clear and the body is full of light. Wow. What a gift. What a gift that all humans can experience this. We can all experience stillness in God's love. God is just telling you, just be here and I'll show up. And if we don't have that, if we don't have stillness, then we lose everything. If we lose our soul, as it says in Matthew, then a man can gain the whole world and still lose his soul and have nothing. Paraphrasing, went something like that. Man, it's crazy. God looks for presence, not perfection. The enemy yells at you, be perfect. God whispers, be here. Your soul doesn't need fixing. It simply needs focus. And it's just, and it goes down to the glass half full, glass half empty scenario. Is your soul focusing on the glass half full? Because that's what the body's going to feel. Focus on the right things. Focus within you. Focus on stillness. And that light that you see others emanating, the confidence, the certainty in them, you will possess it. Not because you're following what they do. No. It's because you are no longer doing anything. You are simply being. And I think ultimately that's what God just wants for all of us. Just be you. You're perfect. Your soul is perfect. I made it perfect the way it is. Just let it be. You don't need to fix it. We have so much of these basic necessities and comfort in our modern life, yet we never really truly sit down and have the courage to be still. It takes courage to be still. We think we have to grasp for control and do, but I challenge you this week. Just set a 15-minute timer and just sit. Sit on a chair and just 15 minutes, man. It'll change your life. It'll change your life. God wants us to find simplicity. Find the essentials. Just do the basics. And life will start reflecting back to you that which you start becoming. Because life, reality, week, enjoy this changing of the seasons. Spring is beautiful. Then we have summer. It's a beautiful year. Let's do this. Peace and love, brother and sister. See you on the next one. Oh, and if you want to watch another video, if you enjoyed this one, there's another one right here. See you later.